Boom, 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 boom. Alright, well, got the links out and everything, stream's working. Hopefully my internet holds up, it's why I haven't been streaming recently. I've been having an outage in my area, which makes it so that only during certain times of the day was my internet even slightly working, so it's been an issue, but it should be fine now. And we'll test that today. As you can see, I'm fucking D-ranked all the way to gold, so this is a perfect time to brew garbage. So, they've banned Appaloosa, if anyone missed the news. Where is it? Upcoming Forbidden Unlimited list. In 4 days, we'll be losing Appaloosa. The heart and soul of Spyral. The big payoff that we dump all of our shitty link material into. And they're also adding Anti-Spell Fragrance and Mjolnir, which actually like takes out 2 of my previous builds. So, for anyone who hasn't been following along with the more recent streams, The main deck I've been running is like a Fiendsmith Allure Queen variant. You know, back when I was playing. And the general premise was, you know, you set up Anti-Spell Fragrance, you get to run Fiendsmith, you get to run Allure Queen, all pretty powerful cards. Lots of extension, that jazz. Downsides of this deck were Fiendsmith eats up a lot of extra deck slots, which, you know, kind of rough. So you end up having to, like, do a low to the ground or low investment extra deck payoff, which was Anti-Spell, right? Curious and Griffin gets there by itself, and everything else you would already be playing. And so if you're playing Fiendsmith, you kind of have to, because, like, the other option I always had was Diabells, right? How do you spell her name? Diabell? Double L, okay, yeah, Diabells. So this is like a pseudo anti-spell fragrance, which we could still access. But, like, you'd have to, like, you can't just go Nightmare Griffin, right? If you were playing this, you have to be playing, like, an entire... I might still have the build, actually, the non-Fiendsmith variant. Do I have it? Yeah, I think this might be it. I'm so alert up. Oh no, this is just like a generic one. Well, the basic premise was you would run Diabells. You would be running Griffin. You wouldn't be running any of this, I don't think. And you'd be running a Chimera line, which includes Baphomet, Proxy F Magician, Silhouette Rabbit, because you need that to make the Chimera. Oh, you would be running Little Knight because you have to banish your guy. And the idea is that you use Silhouette Rabbit and Dullahan as a, or I guess your Nightmares to make Chimera. Chimera sends Diabells. You banish Diabells with Little Knight, and then you summon her back with Chimera, and that kind of gives you an anti-spell lock. And you would, like, have pops with Sleeper and pops with Super Agent and pops with Diabells to take out any of their spell cards. And that's how you get around, like, you know, with decks like Striker Tempai in the format, you kind of have to have ways to beat those, right? And this is a way to do it. But you can't fit Fiendsmith into this list because it needs three extra deck slots, right? And obviously you'd play Azuroon just because, you know, it's kind of extra with the rabbit, but hey. Something like this, right? That'd be like the idea. But without Appaloosa, I don't think this is any good, because you don't have any way to deal with the monsters because you're using all your pops on back row, and Appaloosa was the way you dealt with monsters in that list, so I think that's also bad now. It's like, that was my two previous builds, and obviously Mjolnir's banned, so I've been trying to figure out a good Mitsurugi Spyral list. I don't really know how the Mitsurugis play outside of, like, the very basic Habakiri combos, right? Like, Habakiri summon this guy tributes, then you add prayers, then prayers, you, like, use the Habakiri, and then you get, like, you get to summon this guy, add this guy, and then you're supposed to normal summon this guy, which isn't that big of a deal because we have Nightmare Goblin to get extra normal summons. Spyral can get to Mitsurugi pretty easily because you can just make a Herald of Arclight. Now, normally Herald of Arclight is kind of a pain in the ass to make because getting tuner access in Spyral has always been kind of a involved effort. You know, we'd use Destrudo and shit. But it's actually a lot easier now because you just, like, Chorozo into a Puzzle Amino Zone, lower its level to 3, and then link it off, or synchro it off with a quick fix to make Herald. Then you would link off Herald, add the Mitsurugi, add Habakiri, do a Habakiri combo. And then later on, you could, like, Abawaku, summon back your Herald, and you get OBS is disconnected because my internet flickered. This has been happening the whole time. Like, the outages have been making, like, my internet pop in and out randomly, which has been, like, it doesn't hurt me for, like, watching a video or playing, like, a single player game, but playing online like this, it drops me from games and such. But yeah, like so, like that's the basic. And I think like you could maybe include like the bigger Mitsurugi line where you run like the other Mitsurugi ritual. This one, right? Mitsurugi mirror or whatever. The thing is, like Mitsurugi can like set up a rank 8 or a rank 4. The thing is, like, you know, what's the best rank 8 you could make? Like zombie vampire? That doesn't get you to Spiral. You could like maybe go for Saryuja, because like the Mitsus do leave enough bodies on the field, but then you don't have like enough you don't have enough you don't have any of your Mitsurugi cards on the field. So what are you using the Mitsurugis for, right? Kind of do like a snake eye thing, I guess. But like part of my combo is trying to set up a Mitsurugi style board. I guess I could try that maybe. Maybe think on that. And then maybe like Zombie Vampire? I don't know. Or like maybe Photon Lord if you like. If I'm doing Photon Lord, I should probably run like the other ritual. This guy, right? Because like you want to end up with one ritual on the board just for Great Purification, and then you run through all 3 and then turn 2 of them into Photon Lord, and then this guy. The other thing is obviously we have Allied Kotaker as like our Appaloosa replacement. It's just something to turn Selene into, because Selene obviously, like, without being able to turn her to Appaloosa, this is just a waste of material in the field a lot of the time. So like I've been trying to like think of something like this for the deck, but I'm not sure. And like I haven't actually even run the combos because I don't even know how to do Mitsurugi combos very well. There probably is a way to make Curious with Mitsu cards, not in the archetype itself, but it does make a lot of material. The thing is, like, Curious isn't Spiral combo unless you include an Allure-Queen package, and at that point you're just playing Allure-Queen Spiral, right? Like, you know, if you throw in like a Curious over Saryuja, because that would be the way that you do it, you would have to like run Allure-Queens, which isn't like the end of the world. Because like you'd have to do like Rainbow Bridge shenanigans, obviously. You'd run a Rainbow. You probably only run 1 though. And like 1 Foolish Burial Goods. Maybe this is like a thing. So like what's the best way you can make Mitsurugi into Curious, right? It might require a lot of extra deck stuff, because like I need the Puzzlemino set up. You can maybe cut this, and you can maybe cut... You need 2 Fiends to do... You maybe cut a Little Knight. So I'm already running Nightmare Phoenix. It's kind of like a Link to board breaker. So like how would you make Mitsurugi... Like you could do like a rank 4 that isn't a reptile, that's a dark, and then any dark link monsters. You could like make dark is like the most generic dark link monster, then like a rank 4 dark monster. And there's a lot of those, obviously, so like this would be... You'd have a reptile, you'd have a spellcaster, and then like what's the most generic rank 4 dark that you could run? That would also be useful sometimes. This guy's a psychic, but that's not great. Maybe what's his name? This guy? Evil Swarm Nightmare. He's a fiend. Because I'm pretty sure Mitsurugi can get to 3 bodies on field. Crazy Box, yeah. Crazy Box would do it, but, you know, I would like it to be good on its own, too, sometimes. And this card's actually good on its own. Or maybe, like, you'd run, Black Ship of Corn as a removal option. Any, like, URs that I don't have that... Why don't I have Mischief? I should have Mischief. Weird. You have to learn my Northwest combo? I've got a lot of videos on Northwest combo. As a matter of fact, during the DICE event, which was my previous streams, I was doing Northwest, so you can check that. And I could still do Northwest here, but I'm afraid Northwest isn't good. You know, like, a lot of decks played out of the graveyard these days, and you don't have a Beast Dweller to, like, back it up. It's like, the other Evil Swarms, like Evil Swarm Roach, but, like, level 5 thing is just worse than booking them. Generally. Like, negating a summon is stronger, but like this just does it on anything, right? So like this would be Fiend, one of your reptiles, and a Dark Spellcaster. It's like a Link 1 Dark monster that you can make. That is, like, Dark's actually pretty useful going second, so maybe I should, like, just leave it, but... It's like, can you turn any of the Mitsus into any of these guys? No, you can't use Link material. No. One effect monster cannot be used as Link material. I don't think so, right? That'd be... I would have seen it a million times because the card would be broken if you could. Yeah, so like there's no like Link 1 monster you can use to do that easily. It's like maybe this would work. And if you don't need it, like if you already have your combo, if we're doing this, we should be running Droplet, obviously. And we could probably cut down on Souls copies just a wee bit. Oh, I don't even have enough room for like Maxi and shit in here, dude. This is. Ugh. So you know, I still gotta run all this shit. I'm only one call by the grave now, though. That's something. That saves me deck space. Well, Almirage isn't like Curious. Almirage is a fire monster. It doesn't set up Curious very well. Yeah, so I need a room. So I'm playing like the minimum number of... Yeah, I guess I don't have to play Droplet, but that feels bad. It's like if I cut Droplet, this deck becomes way worse going second. What are you going to do? I don't want to cut too many copies of Souls. Oh, I don't need Fua. Don't even know why I had that in there. I'm not running Crossout or anything. So like I can maybe run it like this. Let's see what this does. Let's see how this looks, and we'll see if this works. Because I'm just gonna be testing this in solo mode for a little bit before I take it. Like I know I'm in gold, so I can like, who cares, right? I could win, but I want to like, just so I don't time out in gold. I want to open Habakiri and just see like how far that gets me. Open Habakiri, let's see how far that gets me. Alright, so I've never actually done this before, but I'm pretty sure you go red guy. Red guy tributes himself. Red guy effect. You would then get a prayers even though I already have one in hand. Then you prayers using Mitsurugi, you tribute your Habakiri. You use both effects, and then you add a card from deck to hand, which I believe is this guy. Then you special... Oh no, I messed this up already, didn't it? Like, you're supposed to add the guy who, like... So then Habakiri adds the ritual. Because you need this guy to... So you ritual summon the guy in your hand. The guy in your hand tributing 2 cards from hand or deck. So you ritual summon this guy. You said Night Sword Serpent and this guy. You can target a card, so then you would add the ritual back, right? Or if I use this guy, I could add a monster from hand. From hand. Then you trigger this guy to, and you chain block, and you add back ritual because you can use the other effective ritual, right? And Night Sword Serpent summons itself. Then you ritual from deck, right? Tributing. I guess you could get either guy, but you get this guy and you tribute this guy, and this guy comes back. Like this is like the basic. And then this would add you purification back, right? But I'm gonna need 5 monsters here, right? Because I'm going to need 2 to go into this, and then 2, and then 1 to make Curious. So I would need to add this guy. Because, like, this doesn't quite get there, right? Because, like, this is Dark, the rank 4. Oh, this does get there. So I could have added Ritual, right? Because then I do... Now, this doesn't really do it, right? Oh, Nightsword Serpent. So I do have to summon this guy. Oh, Nightsword Serpent doesn't even work. Because it's a fucking level... So I have to... Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have to get a generic rank 4, not the dark rank 4. So that... I just can't use the Evil Swarm I wanted to. I have to use the other Evil Swarm that still works. Okay, hold on. So you would swap this guy out for the Exciton Knight looking guy, right? Oh, it's a... Hold on. It's a dark rank 4 Xyz. Xyz. Dark. Level 4. Where is he at? A Steel Swarm works, not Evil Swarm. Yeah. Okay, this guy is a generic level 4. Okay, that would work. I could also just... Well, no, I can't use a Reptile because I need to make Curious, right? I feel like at this point I could just... Alright, so let's try this again. This is why I'm doing this now, because I want to make sure I got my deck built correctly before I start fucking around. I do not know, Steph Crazy. I do not know how Mitsurugi works. Do you add Ritual Spell first with Habakiri effect tributing Saji? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. You tell me. Alright, so we're gonna, just so, like, you know, we know how this combo works, we're gonna send this Rainbow Bridge back to the deck. There. Okay, now. So it's Habakiri, red guy, add Prayers. Don't you add Ritual Spell first with Habakiri effect tribute Saji? Would that work? So you would Ritual effect, summon Mitsurugi. I mean, we could try it, whatever. I'm just testing, right? So you add the Ritual first. Then you Ritual summon Habakiri. And then you would send this guy and this guy. Is this better? I don't know. Then you can summon from deck, tributing Habakiri. So it seems like it's very similar. But then how do I tribute another guy? This one, if this card is tribute, you can add a Mitsurugi card. I think they all have that effect, right? All the rituals, they can add any card. Now you're tributing Habakiri. I'm trying to maximize material to make Curious, right? Now you get Habakiri effect. Then you get Prayers. And then you summon back Habakiri, which is nice. Then you would Prayers tribute this guy, because he summons some stuff back. To get both effects. Then you would search this guy, right? Like, do you need the third ritual? Do you even need the third ritual? Hold on, I'm resolving Prayer, right? So I gotta add a Mitsurugi monster, and then I can special summon Mitsurugi from my graveyard. Which is just either of these guys. I guess I get this guy because I can normal summon him, right? Oh, I could special summon this guy if I already had, like, souls in hand or something. That's nifty. Or I could special summon this guy if I already drew Quick Fix. That's good to know. This guy's about to summon himself back, right? If Scar Tributed, yeah. So I think it doesn't matter which one I summon here, right? Because like these guys have both used their effect already. And this guy summons himself back. Then you would add Purification if it mattered. And now I can do this. I guess I had this guy because I just have nothing else to add. And this would now work, right? I would have to dark using... And if they had a dark monster in graveyard, this would like be even better, obviously. Then I go Stillstorm Roach. Now it's... And that's curious. It does use your normal summon, but that's probably fine, right? Because it's using your normal summon to get to a lure. But man, that's a lot of main deck commitment. And then you would chain this so you don't, you know, accidentally mill something important. Like, you know, mill your Crystal Beast or all three of your Allure Palaces. And that does get there, but now I don't have a way to get this guy on the field or a way to make Purification work. But I guess that's just like, that's something I accept if I only have Habakiri, right? Like, if I have Habakiri plus any other monster, right? Magician Souls, I could save one of my level 8s and then just get Purification and use it. You said I get extra prayers to hand or trap, right? Yeah, so you could also cut trap and use prayers, because prayers lets you... I like the trap though because it's an Omni Negate, but I'm already making double Herald of Arclight. But you know, a trap Omni Negate's better than a monster for like Dark Ruler No More or whatever. So yeah, I guess this works, right? And then you would just Allure Palace, right? And you have plenty of cards in hand to all Allure Palace after this, because I mean, no matter what, you add this card, whatever it is, plus this card, so you always have 2 cards in hand, even if Habakiri is your only card for some reason. I guess maybe you should get another Prayers, because you can Prayers on their turn and summon this guy, right? Let me check Prayers real quick. So you could like get another Prayers. This doesn't work as a ritual though, right? Just special summons one from hand or graveyard. But you could set it and special summon this guy from graveyard, which is pretty nifty. Maybe it's worth cutting the trap? I don't know. It's like this now does work. Let's see what the rest of the combo looks like once you've done this, obviously. You do need actually 1 card in hand because you... Well, no, you don't, because Master Plan adds a card to hand, obviously. I'm being silly. So this does also give you a Link Zone. That's one of the nice things about this. This does give you a Link Zone to Nightmare Goblin with. You would Nightmare Goblin, discard Assault. I don't think I'm gonna have the extra deck room for Vampire's Levy. This does make Nightmare Goblin like pretty necessary, but this all just works just fine, right? You would just get Drone here, and then Assault Mission and Drone. It makes double Helix. I probably want to summon him here because I want to summon Puzzleomino here. You get Big Red, and you would summon Master Plan. You would add a rescue mission. Then you would Chorozo. No, you would Puzzleomino. And you would rescue back Master Plan. Oh, I'd have to discard a rescue. That's fine. Because like if I did it in the wrong order, all I'd have to do is like quick fix, discard, and go into Link Kribo, and then do Chorozo. You would not use Puzzleomino here. Yeah, and this would just work just fine because now you can Link Kribo. Maybe I don't even need my rank 1 for this build. You can Puzzleomino this guy down to a 3. Then you would quick fix, discard the other rescue mission you got. There goes all your quick fixes, which is fine. And then this makes Herald. I would rescue back Master Plan. I started off with rescue in hand, so like this is where I would add that rescue if I needed it, or like and discard it later or whatever. Then I would make a Bawaku. Is there a way I can like turn these two into Nightmare Phoenix here? And this is just like a free roll in a funny way. You just gotta add a card for, because like what you ended up doing is making a Bawaku here. I could even put a, could I put a Trigate Wizard on this board? I could probably put a Trigate Wizard on this board. That's very funny. Because what I would want to end up with is a Link monster underneath Allied Kotaker here. Just like discard anything here. Put this guy over here, ways out of the way. Maybe I should have made the rank 1 at some point. At this point, I'm just trying to optimize what the combo looks like. Because like I could like Allied Kotaker here. Special Summon Sleeper. Like you understand with Helix on board to send for this guy. And if I should have added an extra prayers now, because then prayers would let me get to the other guy. But like, you know, this is just like if you add this card if you already have like an extra Mitsurugi in rotation, or you start with souls or whatever, and you don't need to go hardcore into the Curious line or whatever. You can leave, because like you could like leave a Mitsurugi in this zone, right? So like I'm gonna end my turn, like the ideal board would be like Purification set, Mitsurugi right here, a Bawaku coming back to this zone. I don't think any of this matters, obviously. And some of the funny things you can do with this combo is you can Herald Negate, and you can chain a Bawaku, discarding whatever, and special summon back your Herald to get you another Negate. And this is like a combo I'm going to do with Yummy, the Bawaku Herald thing. mean, that does seem to work. And it does get you back row, and it gets you Omni negates. It's a little weak to like Dark Roller no more for obvious reasons. This is going to be a lot of cards. That actually might be a problem because I might like run out of time. So this is, I mean, you don't even really need this guy, but there's nothing better to put in your fucking extra monster zone because a Baoku has to come back to your main monster zone. If like a Baoku could come back to the extra monster zone after you banish her, and she, you know, I just saved the zones and saved the extra space, but like this, there's nothing better than this guy. You can also probably end on Link Rebo depending on how your combo goes, which is better because it, you know, protects your Herald from shit. But you've got 2 pops to protect your Herald, so I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, dodges call by, which is very fun. Basically, you would let this resolve, then use that with by holding your prompt open. Basically, that's how that would work to dodge call by. But there's only gonna be 1 call by in the format anyhow. You know, for my missions. Okay, so we know that works, right? I guess what the thing is, I don't really need this guy, right? This guy seems like the best. It seems like you run this guy in pure Mitsu, because like this guy summons back all your Mitsus and gives you an infinite material or whatever. But I don't think I need him, right? I would just add another Habakiri. Can I make room for droplets? I need to run 2 big reds just in case Curious Mills 1. You gotta run pre-prep if you're running Habakiri. This just searches Habakiri. Prayers is the best card in the entire fucking deck, so you run 3 of that. You do need 1 of each of these guys, because like otherwise you don't have enough material. Need my Ashes, need my Callbys, need my Maxis. The entire thing requires Rainbow Bridge to even work. Just not a lot of room for going second cards. I'm missing Mirror. I don't think I need Mirror, right? Like, I know Mirror lets you do the bigger Mitsurugi plays, but like, you don't need this to... If you're just using Mitsurugi the way I am, which is getting to Spiral with it, or... Oh! Fucking Mitsurugi Ritual doesn't work? It doesn't name them? Oh, this card doesn't name them. Well, I need to run that anyhow. There we go. For some reason, I thought the other one worked because it's called Mitsurugi Ritual, but I guess not. That's very funny. Well, that tells you how much I know about these cards, right? Well, whatever. It's another spell. So I guess this has to be the build, which is awkward because this deck, I don't think goes second at all. Alright, there's no droplets, there's no talents. Like, there's nothing else I can cut, right? I could cut a Master Plan, but then I just lose to Bestials. It loses a lot of the value of the Allure Queen stuff. I could cut down Allure Queen spells? Like, Dance is so good, though. Just a +1. I could, like, do this? Is that even better? Like, basically, I'm only doing the Allure Queen stuff if I go through the Rainbow Bridge shenanigans. There could be a Murko field wipe if I add Prayers, right? Because Prayers can get it back. Yeah, like prayers can special summon it from graveyard. Do I just cut Purification because I have 3 Omni Negates already? Like, I feel really bad because this beats Droplets, but like, if my opponent Droplets me for 4 to get rid of my Herald, my Baoku, my Sleeper, and my big guy, and if I had Purification, that means I already have the Ritual on field that they would have to Droplet too. Maybe I just cut Purification? Then throw in another, play another Earlier Palace, maybe, something like that. So when I do these Rainbow Bridge builds, I like running, triple Rainbow Bridge to go with my Souls, but I'm already cutting Souls copies to include, the double engine. Which is just a better way to do this, right? Because, like, this does use your normal summon, so you have to do the Allure Queen stuff. How badly do I need this? I didn't even make it during that combo, but I would probably make it during the Spyral side of the combo. Let's do the Spyral side of the combo so I don't mess that up either. So we can do this again and just find a Spyral combo. Just start running hand traps. I was going to run hand traps, going like triple tactics stuff. Like Thrust is really good in this deck. So yeah, like let's do what the Spyral version of this looks like. So I'm pretty sure this like works just fine with Spyral, but I might like run out of zones, so I want to make sure I know that works too. Obviously Master Plan, Summon, Big Red. Just win every coin toss, that makes sense. We're trying to make sure what the Spyral version of this looks like, obviously. We're going to assume I don't have Super Agent because that's not guaranteed. I have no clue which chat I see first between Twitch and... I think they're both at the same time. Because it's running through Restream. And it just sends it out to both. My guess is YouTube probably like by like half a second. This is just typical Spyral stuff, obviously. I think I do need the rank 1 for when I do Spyral combo. I think that's still going to be a thing. What's the most efficient way to do this? So I have to discard this rescue mission. If I had Super Agent, I could just turn them into Puzzle Omino, but we're going to assume no Super Agent here. Yeah, this will work. Because then I'll make Princess Sprite. Spyral treating me today. I have not actually done anything but brew. I don't actually have to do this, but might as well, right? Oh no! That's actually actively bad. Maybe I shouldn't do that. This is all still fine though, because like you can make Puzzle Omino with the drone in this situation. I could have made it with Super Agent, but again, we're pretending I don't have Super Agent because I don't always. Oh, yeah, just do this. Send back your quick fix, then you go into Herald. You can make Curious at this point? That's very funny. I might as well, right? I'm not using Puzzlemino. I didn't even think about this. You would chain block this to get your Mitsurugi stuff. Then you would use this. I didn't even think about this, but yeah, this just works just fine. So you would send your Rainbow Bridge, and you'd be able to add Habakiri. Then you get to chain your Rainbow Bridge. That's very fun. You have to add your Sleeper, obviously, but that shouldn't be a problem. Very funny. That did get rid of my Murakumo, though. So maybe... I don't know. I don't think it matters, really. It's a little annoying. But I don't think it matters, right? Yeah, Mitsu Spyral. I'm trying to like make this work. It's really awkward, obviously, but here we are. So I actually think I ran out of... So my problem here is I milled my Murakumo, but I guess this is the situation where you would... you can special summon any retro monster from your hand or graveyard. Yeah, see, this is when you would add this. I'm probably just going to be making Allied Kotaku a lot and coming up with other combos and such. This means I don't end up on a spell, though. Yeah, I messed this up somehow by, I milled too many names, I think. It's I needed to summon Murakumo. I needed to summon Murakumo and then tribute it to get, another spell or whatever. Or, the other guy, the white guy, whatever his name is. I could have, so yeah, I could have done that. My mistake, obviously. You would go this. So yeah, if I didn't mill my Murakumo, this is actually a worst case scenario because I milled Murakumo. But it's honestly still fine. So if I have Super Agent at this point, I could have also just used my Quick Fix earlier, because I still have a Quick Fix in Graveyard. Is Spyral any good in Genesis? Not really. I've been trying to brew with it, but it's really hard to make it work without the extra monster zone, because you just clog up your field too much. Let's get you a guy. Yeah, so I think I should have a prayer set here. But I mean, this obviously beats most things anyhow, because like it's still, you know, a million Omni negates. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. It does require a lot of cards in hand, right? Because I need a lot of discards for the Baoku. That's something to keep in mind. Maybe the Baoku line isn't worth it. Well, actually, Herald will trigger, and then I can add a card to hand, which then I can send off of her. Yeah, this works just fine. Yeah, so obviously this just works just fine. Alright. Yeah, he droplets. I'm just going to say no to that every time just because it doesn't matter. Alright, well I think this works. I have to like... I have to get used to the Mitsu cards a little bit better because like obviously I don't know how they play very well. Like, you know, I milled Murakumo, then I didn't know what to do. So what do I do when I mill Murakumo? I could have just added a prayers at some point. It's like I had no way to tribute this guy. Oh well. So the other thing I was going to try was like Spyral Orcust, maybe. I don't think it's actually good, but the fun thing is you get to play Dangers. So the other deck I was like, this one I don't actually need any practice with, I don't think. It's just Spiral, and then you make the Nightmare Mermaid, right? The end board would look something like Babel plus Crescendo plus Allied Kotaker and then little Girsu and a Sleeper. And then you could like do the crown stuff. You'd probably actually cut the crown. The nice thing about this is it has more room for like, you know, a cross out and a Fuelos and a draw and stuff like that. Yeah, I did Ritual Summon from the grave, but like I didn't have a third way to tribute my Murakumo to search prayers and or purification, right? That was the problem. But I think I'm cutting purification anyhow. Why not run Lurkwing instead of Dangers? Because this deck thrives on getting two bodies on the field to go into Nightmare Mermaid. And the Alert Queens take up a lot of space. Right? Like, you know, the Danger package is just 7 cards, right? And these 7 cards basically always represent 2 bodies on the field because you can normal summon everything else in your deck besides Master Plan and Nightmare and maybe the Crow. And that gets you to Nightmare Mermaid, which gets you to a Spiral Orcust combo. Or an Orcust combo, not a Spiral Orcust combo. You could like maybe cut the talents and stuff, but like I don't think that's worth it. And you just want 2 bodies on field. And plus you can do the Spiral Curious stuff. But I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good. I think like Orcust does not extend Spiral in any significant way besides like if they imperm your quick fix, you can just link them off into like if you go to Soul's quick fix and they imperm your quick fix, you can just go into Nightmare Mermaid, I guess. But like that's, you know, that's just like bad Fiendsmith. What do I feel that Spiral does that's unfair compared to others? Lots of link material. Drone stacks the top of your opponent's deck so you can brick their draw. And puts up really strong boards and has like a really hard to out boss monster with Sleeper plus Last Resort. That's what Spiral does. Also like infinite recursion. But like every deck has infinite recursion these days, even better than Spiral, so I wouldn't count that. Alright, so we're gonna try Mitsu Spyral. And we're gonna play the deck as if the ban list was, you know, out. Take one more look at this. As if the ban list was out, and you only have one call by the Grave and such. Should I run 3 Allure Dance? It is just better than Allure Palace, but Allure Palace isn't activate once per turn, right? So like, if I draw 2 Allure Dances, it's worse than drawing 2 Allure Palaces, I guess. Especially against like Ghost Ogre or something. Kind of awkward. I don't know. Also, maybe I just don't do Curious in that board I did, because like that the only thing that happened was I wasted my time doing Curious. What would I do with Yummy? I have like an entire combo line already known with Yummy, so I can't show it. I guess I have shown it off on stream before. I'd have to like boot up Yu-Gi-Oh! YDO Pro or whatever, but I don't even have that downloaded right now because I just got this new computer in and I haven't downloaded everything. How important is the Allure package? I wasn't playing Allure in the Spyral Orcust version. It's important in this one because like Mitsurugi makes Curious, which gets you to Spyral. And that's like the only way I can think of for Mitsurugi to get you to Spyral. Besides like Saryuja. And maybe that's worth it, but like Saryuja isn't consistent. It's likely to work, but it doesn't always work. There's a rank 4 that can ritual summon. I don't think that's going to matter, right? If it's not like a dark monster, I can't use it. Oh, it is a dark monster. You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Rat Pizza Man. I might as well. Saryuja is basically the same as Zombie Vampire, though if you have a master plan in your hand, I guess if you have a master plan in hand, you could just normal summon her with like all the Mitsurugi material. That's funny. And this is actually probably the right call. Because I don't need that guy for my inboard. You know, I think a deck's doing pretty well when it's got dark in it. Like, that's how much room you have. I think that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, we'll save and return. It's a Cyburst. I'm never making a Cyburst, right? Because Dark is a spellcaster and the Mitsurugis are reptiles. Yep. Alright, so I'm in gold, obviously. I've been deranking because I haven't been playing, because I've been having a million computer issues and internet issues. I think I've already DC'd once this stream. By the way, if I suddenly DC without saying goodbye, I should be coming back immediately, guys. Just letting you know. Because, like, the second you lose your connection for even a little bit, fucking OBS goes crazy. Hello? Master Duel? Oh man, Master Duel's not working right now. I don't know why. Damn it. I'm in gold 5, so this doesn't matter, but like... Oh no, you guys can still see me. Okay. So this is just Master Duel fucking up. See, I stopped playing for a little bit because Master Duel was constantly DCing me like this. Then I had my own internet problems. Maybe I thought those were the same thing, but if you guys can see the thing crashing, then this is not just me. What the hell? This happened during the dice rally, and like I was gonna go play ranked, but like I don't want to play ranked with this happening. But I can't D-rank in gold, so it doesn't matter here. Just make Caesar. Shut up. Quite silly, epic. Okay, you guys can still see my stream. Okay, I'm gonna click the reboot button instead of the retry button. Okay, there we go. All right, so this isn't me. I'm connected. If I'm streaming, then my internet's on. So This is just Master Duel being Master Duel. When I asked about this stuff during the Dice Rally in the Discord, people were like, yeah, Master Duel servers have been completely shit for a little while now. I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, well. There goes my coin flip win. Yeah, well, now I've lost the coin flip. Boo-hoo. This is like the downside of Mitsurugi is you draw this shit. So, obviously this does a combo. You can just normal summon this guy and add Havakiri, right? So, I guess you ash this. You don't want to get the field spell. These are both normal. Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. The Mitsurugi cards clearly carried that, obviously. Very strong. Alright, get to go first. And sometimes you just draw a Spyral combo, and that's fine. I do have to execute it efficiently here. Thualos, Maxi. Yeah, buddy, you can fucking go to hell. Thanks for still being in the deck, Ash Blossom. I love you. So I am only playing one copy, even though it isn't limited yet, but like, let's practice for real, right? Thualos? Could just be something they can activate at any time, but it looks like it's going to be Thualos. Is this Hand Trap Turbo? Very funny. I think it's just a Thualos. If it is a Thualos, I'm kind of fucked. That this doesn't play into Thualos very well. Oh, no, okay, just Nasbosh, and that's good for me. Oh, it's just fucking Dragon Maid shit, okay. Sure, dude, go for it. I don't care about that. Oh no, my card. Is this like a turn 0 combo or anything? I don't think so, right? I don't think this does anything. Okay, doesn't look like it. And they can't even imperm me anymore, so... They hand trapped me twice! But I'm still here. Droll? Last card Droll? Last card Droll would be very funny. But then they don't do anything, right? He has one card left and he has a prompt, so he can do something. And like, I just added a card for the first time on the turn. Like, this would be where you draw. This is the part where having no Appaloosa would hurt if they did draw me, because like... Okay, there's conceding. They just disconnected, I guess? Yeah, whatever. They just like stalled me out. Sure. Were they playing Droll? Tempai, Dragon Maid, whatever. Okay, sure. It was maybe a... Was it a Bestial? No, because it had to be Droll. This is a hand loop version? No, this is not a hand loop version. I demonstrated the basic combo earlier, but this is... what you're supposed to end on is... Uh, Prayer set with Murakumo in graveyard. Allied Code Talker pointing to like a double helix or a link Karibo. Abawaku and Herald for like 2 Omni negates. And Sleeper. That's the basic idea. Okay, that happened again. That counts a loss for me? No, I'm still on my rank up, okay. I'd say that better not be a loss. Dude, the servers are just shitting themselves, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, this is Habakiri. What do you do when you draw Saji? Am I supposed to normal summon Saji here? Bait Nash Blossom with this. I could actually... Can I, like, Celine back Master Plan if I add her now? Because if I'm, like... This might be dumb. Hold on. So I guess I have to summon this guy. I need to normal summon Saji. I fucked up already. But like if I'm normal summoning Saji, I'm getting his effect anyhow, right? So you might as well get Murakumo. What's up, Young Summer? I do not know how to play Mitsurugi cards, so I'm sorry if this is a giant mess. I don't think this is gonna fucking work, right? I get prayers. I have prayers. So I add a hub here because I'm out of names. All right, well. All right, so this is going to get there. Okay, yeah. No, I did it right. It's just, I even have a prayers in hand. I did summon Murakumo, right? I hope so. I remember you, Young, yeah. So here's the problem. I'm going to run out of time because it took me too long to figure out the Mitsurugi stuff. But that's okay. That's why we're doing this in gold. Oh, I should not have added master plan because now that this has worked, if I mill a master plan, this doesn't even work well, I can make Celine. I guess it's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. I did mill level 5, so I just have to do it this way. Let's see how fast I can do this combo. So again, I'm probably going to time out because I'm still learning this. If I had known the Mitsurugi stuff better, you know, I would have just blasted through that combo, been just fine. And I love the fact that Nightmare Goblin's legal. It's so silly. You could draw Wabaku. Fucking messed up again. Well. I need to summon double helix here. I gotta just summon Pazlamino here. And just link this guy off or something. Very funny. Alright, so now I clear this Pazlamino zone, so I guess just make it like a Nightmare Phoenix to get it out of the way. Yeah, I messed up my zones a little bit here, but it's fine. It's Mitsurugi Spyral. I think we're fine. If I'd summoned my sleeper first, I could have. Huh. All right, we got there. We got there. It took a little doing, but we got there. I gave him a Wabaku because it's like we're in gold. So honestly, the combo isn't that long. Like I wasted like half of my turn figuring out I should maybe pop this just in case it's a Cyber Dragon or something. Okay. Alright, well this is obviously game over. But I did not summon Murakumo, so that wasn't actually an interaction, but it was a lot of follow-up. Is this guy got battle faders? No. I value having negates like this just for nonsense like this. That like... So if I'd summoned my sleeper earlier there, what was that? Oh man, you know what's funny? This is the guy that Allied Kotaku was trying to summon back. It's a 2300 Cybers monster, but it's not a Link monster, so you can't use it for its effect. It's very funny. They were just playing a bad deck, like a bad Galaxy Eyes deck with battle faders and shit in it, you know, like... I'm in gold, obviously I'm against garbage. Yeah, I mean that guy was playing Wabaku, right? This isn't a real rank, but you know, it's a good place for me to learn Mitsurugi. I'm going second, and I've drawn nothing but Mitsurugi cards. Very fun. See how well that goes. I mean, this is a real deck, Fire Kings. We drew enough bricks to use them as non-bricks. True. Thing is, I don't know how to use them. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Thing is, like, I'm not going to be able to kill them if I can't access the spiral stuff. That's going to be annoying. You know, drawing Night Serpent's always bad in this deck, for obvious reasons. I'm doing alright. I'm about to get waxed by Fire Kings because I drew nothing but Mitsurugi cards. This is not a Mitsurugi deck, by the way. This is a Spyral deck. I promise you. I'm playing Mitsurugi Spyral, and I drew all the Mitsurugi cards. Wait, why are they summoning this guy? Okay. I mean, I know that what this does, but that doesn't seem worthwhile. That's very fun. Maxi. Yeah, hey, not everyone reads the title. Well, they're disconnecting, I guess. So, like, what's the best way to do this? I probably want to lead on pre-prep because I've already got Habakiri. All right, they knew they couldn't beat me. I think the idea there was eventually get to like Mirror and like send Night Serpent and purple guy. But I didn't have to try. Like, you can tribute those cards from your hand with, like, prayers and stuff. Once again. Okay, well, I've done the bad thing, which is draw Cobalt Eagle. So I have to normal summon this guy and put him back in my deck for any of this to work. I guess I can open Habakiri and just, like, string new Mitsu stuff, and then eventually normal summon this guy, shuffle him back, and then do Rainbow Bridge. Or I'm just gonna get fucking Kashtirid. If they just fucking Macrocosmos me, I think I'm dead. So that's bad. Yep. Okay, I think I'm just dead. I'm only playing Droplets as a going second card, and nothing works under fucking Kashtira, right? Like, because my Prayers is gonna get banished. Why are you summoning Ogre? Is Fenrir in hand? Whatever. Oh, they don't play? Is this just a stun? Okay, no, they're fine. Yeah, they can... They still got their normal summon, but... Okay, this doesn't do anything. Alright, we're in business, I guess. There's Mirror. Alright, so I'm going to open it with Habakiri stuff. That's fine, don't care about this. I've got Foolish Bureau Goods, so I'm probably fine. Like, as soon as I trigger Fenrir, this is going to work fine, but it depends on what's in their hand. So this does banish cards. Oh, I'm getting fucking turbo fucked here. Okay, well. Yeah, that was always going to happen. I'm getting birth controlled. I shouldn't have summoned in defense mode. Oopsie daisy. Okay, they're just going to fucking... Alright, I think I might win as long as they don't have an Ash Blossom. My cards did what I wanted them to do. Please, please, dear God, no Ash Blossom. This is why you play fucking Cobalt Eagle, by the way, everyone? Not Droll! You better not fucking Droll me too! Oh, I activated a trap card and they have this. I just lose? Fuck, I didn't even think about that! Well, this was my only play, so it didn't matter. Fuck me. Oh my god, they're idiots! Okay, they don't know how this shit works. Whew! You can't vanish the field zone, so we're good. Ooh, man. They're a fucking moron. I should have lost this game to fucking birth control, but they're bad and it's gold. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is where I should be playing this deck is gold, so yeah, here we are. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, we got there. Whew. My opponent misplayed a lot, but, you know. That is how it is. Like, I just lose this game if they just make fucking a Rice Heart. I don't get it. Murakumo would have soloed if I could have summoned it, obviously. Well, not really. This guy would protect itself, but it doesn't matter. This game is many kinds of over. I can be chill about it. Even if I miss this, it doesn't matter. I did miss. Cool. Gearfried, it's a Red Eyes deck. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, Cashtira does have synergy with Red Eyes. It's not good, but it makes sense. Maybe they don't have the URs for a Rice Heart. Maybe. Maybe they're just not playing it because they don't want to do a freaking Macrocosmos in their Red Eyes deck. Seems like a missed opportunity, though, because you could just made it off of Unicorn, but here we are. Alright, well, this has turned out very well. What's up, master plan? Just in case something happens. I should have enough types here that can push through this guy. Light. Wind. Let's go ahead and do this now before something funny happens. I thought about Asmina Spyral. You know, there was like a way we could have done it. I remember like thinking like with Asmina Elzet, there was a way you could like get to Spiral kind of the same way I'm doing here. And just in case, I should have done this earlier just so I didn't have to attribute my Access Talker in case like they drop a nib now, but that's a Link monster. Lethal with an Omni-Negate backup. So yeah, like with Asmina Spyral, like there was like a build with it. I just didn't want to spend the URs because Asmina was a lot of URs. I think like the basic idea is like LZ or whatever. This one was kind of a one-card combo. Like you send it, then you add Asmina LZ. Then with Asmina LZ, you reveal this. You special summon. And then like you fuse them into Murcielago, and the Murcielago adds Wanted or whatever. Then you go Wanted, or it adds the Sinful Spells cards, and then you do like a Snake Eye combo. But I didn't like it. Because like it didn't do it on its own, right? It didn't put up enough material to like make a Herald of Arclight and then link it off or something, because that would do it. But it also wasn't like a true one-card combo because you need to send cards to work, so it's like a little awkward in that way too. I don't know. Sorry, they have to send specifically spells and trap cards. For instance, like technically Allure Palace isn't a one-card combo because you have to discard cards, but you don't have to have a specific conjure card, right? If I draw Allure Palace and like 2 Maxis and 2 Ash Blossoms, that's still a combo. If I draw LZ in 2 Ash Blossoms and 2 Maxis, that's not combo. So it was like a little awkward. Yeah, like you... The way the combo worked was you just go through Diabellstar, and then Diabellstar gets to like Spiral combo through Snake Eye stuff. That's just how it always got. That's just how it always ended up. It just didn't seem worth it to me because like it was adding like a whole nother engine on top of Snake Eyes, which is already a little like clunky with Flamberge and stuff. You could do it. I just didn't think it was very good. And like it wasn't really Asmina at that point, it was just the LZs enabling like a deception line or whatever. Dude, get out of my fucking opening hand. I've drawn you more than Habakiri. Ooh, 60 card brand. Oh no, 54 card branded. Interesting. This should get them there, right? This sends branded fusion or retribution. Okay, so they have another way to get branded fusion in the graveyard. Sure, sure. Oh yeah, it's just in their fucking. Yeah. Seems a little extreme. Yeah. They did it. They found branded fusion in the deck that always finds branded fusion. Congratulations. Not the best hand if I'm being honest. It's times like this I am going to miss Little Knight. Little Knight would be like a good out for fucking... Or it'd be like a good way to push through Mirror Jade or something. But I need this to be another fiend for fucking Abawaku. I mean, they always have been Brathu because like all the cards in the deck when combined into a 5-card hand make branded fusion some way. Like you have to draw something silly like Albaz, branded lost, something, you know, something stupid like that to not get to branded fusion. Hand traps. Hello, branded lost. Oh, they also had fusion deployment this whole time, so you know, there you go. Granguinol. Alright, yeah, they get the Monster Gate and everything. Yeah. They have a set cards for like Imperm or something, so they get a set branded in red. They have Mercurier in hand and Mirror Jade on field. And they get a Quim, yeah, sure, sure. Oh, it's just another they're playing 2 Retributions? That's got to be wrong. Whatever. Alright, well. You have the Ash Blossom. Oh, alright, cool. No draw, that's good. If this guy's dumb, he might actually make the right play and kill my souls here. You shouldn't do that, but... Yeah, you shouldn't be wasting cards on this, but it's gonna get me. I really wish I had a droplet here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have normal summon souls and sent the missions. Just drawing all... I drew like 3 cards that don't do anything here. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. Well, sometimes branded full combos you. Whatever. Like, there's no way retributioning my fucking souls was the right play, but it worked for them because they just clicked yes. Souls had all my extension hand by sending the missions, you know? It's possible I should have opened with Super Agent, because then I could normal summon my second souls in combo, and Super Agent might force something. I don't know, that doesn't seem smart. Because, like, the quick fix is extension if I resolve souls by sending an assault mission, so, like, maybe I should have just done that first before committing to Spyral Resort? No, whatever. What the fuck? What a hand. I've drawn Allure Queen level 7 more than I've drawn Habakiri. What the fuck? Oh well. Let's see what I draw. Well, I have to Ash Blossom this. Hopefully this is like Lab, and then my second Ash Blossom would be good. That's probably fucking stun, knowing my luck. It's probably stun if doing the Deer Servant. Maximus? Okay, sure. Draw a card. Yep, you got it. It's just, maybe it's just Dogmatica. Plural, just regular Dogmatica. Okay, he drew 2 pot cards. Excellent. Oh my god, I -1 to myself, and all I did was turn on their other pot, because this would have turned off their other pot. Okay, it's just stun. It's just Morganite stun. Okay. Okay, I see. They've got 20 cards left in their deck. Maybe if I can get a quick fix with the Last Resort on it, I could win. Nah, dude, it's not VV. Oh, you probably haven't seen the fucking Morganite card hit yet. Hey, Ash Blossom. Excellent hand. We did it. What's the downsides if I set this instead of keeping hand? Like, cards that discard from hand are Allure Bridge, but if I have Bridge, sorry, Allure Palace, but if I have Palace, I've only got 2 Palaces. I've got 4 Palaces in deck. What's the likelihood that I can pop my back row? I don't know. What the fuck? This guy, are they gonna tag out into a fucking Sword Soul Iris? They can, right? Like they're under Morganites or whatever? That card does it. Are you on Bestials or something? already got bigger in hand, so adding Spiral Resort doesn't do anything here, so I might as well add a lure. This will be good into a Bestial. Oh, it's a fucking Solemn? Funny. Sure. What does this card actually do? Nothing? Okay, well. I don't think Call by the Grave is doing anything in this matchup, so I'm going to discard that. This forces whatever they have, if they have anything. Alright, so before I activate this and force them to do something, I'm going to get my master plan on the field. But then I can use Lure Queen 7. But now I can do this. Oh. What the fuck? I don't get what's going on. Okay, whatever. I don't get why I can't activate Alert Queen 7, but I'm not going to waste time on it. Like, I don't think it's any though. Actually, you can banish from a spell from a grand attack. I don't get it. Was there another Borgonite that like makes it where you can't target your cards or something? I don't get why I can't target their guys. Whatever. Another Solemn? Okay, sure. Yeah, Spyral plays through a lot once you get going. I could have solved my fucking Allure Queen, that would have been annoying. Let's go ahead and activate the Spiral Resort, so yeah, no effect values or anything going to matter here. They have 2850 life points. This shit does not matter. Oh, I put level 3 in my deck instead of level 5. I'm an idiot. Well, I usually put level 5 in my deck, but I made a mistake. Well, no, Chaos is how it normally works, but I see what the problem was, and you've elucidated it for me in a way that is different from what you meant, but is correct otherwise. At this point, I'm just trying to get to Allied Kotaker before committing to lethal. Nothing big, just... Very funny. Alright. I've only got 2,800 life points, you know. I'm always on Spyral Prince. The entire point of my Master Duel streams is how do I cram new cards into Spyral, and I've done it! I've crammed Mitsurugi into Spyral, go figure. Oh, hold on, wait, before we... Man, when people come to my stream, they come expecting Spyral. I put the wrong one in! Aha, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like stun players and fucking time-tearing Morganite and all that shit, I just like gotta make sure I have a negate. Because who knows if that person's like playing Mahama, the Burn Dragon, or some shit, right? I could have set up more negates, but I figured one was enough as like as a good middle point between spending too much time and guaranteeing the win. Dude, it keeps happening. This is like the 5th time it's crashed mid-game. Like mid-coin flip. This hand does not do it. Spell card. Okay. Does this do it? It adds fucking Habakiri to the hand. That gets there, obviously. That gets to Curious and all that jazz. Habakiri is good, so yeah, normal summoning that guy is also... Maybe I should run more of that guy. Like, if my goal is just doing that Curious play, this guy is good. Whatever. He takes a normal summon. Yeah, the empty servers have been really bad lately. This does it. That's annoying. Do they have a maxi too? Looks like it. Nope, okay. It's not a maxi or Perulia. Is this normal summon better? This could be like prayers and shit. Time like this, I miss Apo, man. I don't have a Little Knight or anything. From deck or extra deck, huh? I normal summon this guy. I'd be giving them a draw to get to, like, prayers for Murakuma or something. That's what I figured. This is kind of an interaction. I can't get 3 Spyral names in Graveyard, unfortunately, for Sleeper. Ghost Spell just fucks me up, actually. God damn it. Well. Maybe I should have set this too, just in case like it's Harpy's Feather Duster, because I could still do the rescue mission play. But I have a Ghost Spell in hand, so it doesn't matter. Well, I don't think this is good. Okay. Okay, yeah. That doesn't do anything. I will draw 2. Please imperm me. Sure thing. Okay. What a silly game. They had a lot of hand traps, but they didn't do anything afterwards. So yeah, well, whatever. It had a droplet set even if they had something, you know. Oh well. And this is a good hand. Prayers is extension, so I guess I discard droplets out of all this, which seems really weird, but like, they don't look like they have max C. It looks like they had jack nothing. Well, at this point I just go ahead and do this. This extends to nib the best. Get a rescue mission in graveyard. Draw 2. It's fine. What are you on, opponent? Okay, you're on garbage. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm in gold, right? Just clearing this up for zones, even if it's link inefficient. I don't have a problem with link material right now. Funny. Oops, I discarded the wrong one. Should not matter. At this point, I just need to like ritual for Akumo, and then make enough link material to summon a Bawaku, and we're good to go. And this spell card's like exactly the fucking same. Jesus. Doesn't really matter at this point, just get some bodies on the field for my stuff. Alright, now we got prayer set. And 3 Omni negates. Or 3 pops, whichever one's better. 4 pops, actually. I can rescue mission a super agent. And they're drawing a trap card for the turn, so, you know. I will negate! Numeron Network? Okay. Wasn't expecting it, but oh, I don't have Super Age in the graveyard. Whoops. Shouldn't matter here. I thought I'd gone through Super Age in this game, but I guess that was last game. I'm going to do this just so my ally Talker can send a Link Rebo instead. And if they force my ally Talker, I'm going to chain that Baoku to get Herald back on field. Okay, yeah. Or not. Hello, Habakiri number 3. Numeron Wall or some shit. Guardian Slime, yeah. Classic. That's why you always have a negate up. Some people have dumb Battle Fader style effects. The funny thing about a Baoku is like the resummoning of Herald is so funny. Interesting hand. Alright, Rhoda. 40 card deck. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, I'm getting junk comboed? I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm super dead. Well, I've been comboed all day. Let's let someone else combo for once. It's your favorite FTK! Junk Speeder! It's a pretty wicked effect, right? Special summon 5 from deck. Like, it does win the game when you resolve it. And also, it doesn't even negate their effects. It's just one of them gets to add you a card too. This is basically draw droplets or bust, basically. And I don't even think droplets will do it. Like I could like prayers, chain droplets, or something, you know. The FTK with this is banned, right? What the fuck are they doing? There's no way this is like the regular Synchron play. Yeah, sure. Cosmic Quasar, you got it. That's sensible, but like are they should make, or if they're just making double Quasar, then I guess it'll still probably beat me. But what the fuck? This is what's the point of this? Like you can't make an Xyz, right? Oh, this is like a very very bad gateway to the 6. Ooh, they're gonna make 3 Quasars? That'd be even sicker. Alright. You got it? I mean, you've only got so many extra deck slots left, man. I'm assuming the rest are like negates, but... Jeez. Alright, man. You're almost out. Hey, there's the Blazar. Last Synchro Monster. You did it! You put 6 negates on the board. I lose. Nothing on the board is on the graveyard for Call by the Grave, right? Nope. Alright. And they drew the Ash Blossom. Oh, this Call by the Grave isn't getting any better. Hiya! Sure, dude. Hiya! Imagine if I had droplets here, man. That'd be so good. Oh. Droplets send 4. Just fucking own them. Man, I don't even know why I'm... Maybe I was hoping to time them out. I don't know. Like, once they get the turn over, their time's pretty good. Imagine my last card was Habakiri. Woo! Oh well. Sure. Goodbye, last resort. Alright, it's over. Oh well, yeah. They're a degenerate combo deck. I'm a degenerate combo deck. They lose to 1 Dark Ruler no more, so I don't know what I... It is funny that I have hands that do beat that board because I am running droplets, but not that hand. Interesting hand. Alright, so I guess if they have an Ash Blossom, I want them to Ash Blossom Harakiri first. Nope. Alright, cool. I think I should get prayers here because I've already summoned Murakuma correctly and I have combo otherwise. And doesn't look like my opponent's got anything. If they do, they've got to like do it soon. Because I already have full spare goods. Like I don't need to go through Curious. So I just do this now. If they have no nib or anything, alright, looks like this is just full combo. This is the kind of hand where I could have made the Night Swarm or the Evil Swarm guy, but I just don't think it matters. It's not worth like changing my deck or anything. Let's just go ahead and use you up. They obviously don't have an Ash Blossom at this point, so just clearing zones. The best way to draw cards here is do this first. Then Souls and send these two, and that'll give me the most cards in hand for discards. And at this point there are no Garnets, so... fine. It's all good. We can just summon Puzzle Omino over. Well, my zones are a little messed up. I fucked it up. Oh no. Let's clear up some fucking zones here. You could draw a fucking return from the yeah, you got that. I guess at this point I don't want Murakuma on the board anymore, so we just do it this way. I messed this up a little bit. We gotta just do this now. Could have made that link creep earlier, but I don't think it's... I got so many quick fixes and rotation does not matter. Bam! Any synchro I want! I'll choose level 3. I guess the trees will go... yeah. Alright, yeah. Should be good. Okay. Okay. I think I just let that go through. Yeah. I don't care about any of this, I don't think, so I'm just gonna... This is my Herald line? Yeah, well, I mean, it works, doesn't it? It's a little silly, but you know, the idea is that Spyral makes Herald, and the Herald gets the Mitsurugi, and then you just revive your Herald with a Baoku so you don't even lose the Omni Negate. It's like, you get to your Omni Negate either way. And the Baoku represents another Omni Negate because it revives Herald and all that jazz. I mean, I've got so much room in my extra deck that I'm running a fucking Dark, dude. Like, what do you want? You can throw a Little Knight in there if you want. You know, I am gonna throw a Little Knight in there, because Dark was in there when I was thinking about, like, you know, going second and then, like, using Mitsurugi to set up a Selena or whatever, but I think this is just better if I'm going second anyhow. Probably better than Dawn. Oh, yeah, I'm not playing Aurora Dawn. And this main deck is super crammed. I'm only playing one Rainbow Bridge, no talents, I'm cutting down on Souls copies. You know, I'm playing this with the assumption that it's post-ban list, right? Because I'm not playing Appaloosa, I'm only playing one Call by the Grave. Yeah, dude. Look, this little guy has done so much degenerate stuff for us. Like, it enabled Mjolnir, it gives us all sorts of crazy synchro plays. This little guy is great. He's also like surreptitiously like an interaction. I almost set it up one game where I got Fualost. Is like I linked off Master Plan and a guy for this, and set up a rescue mission in Graveyard. And you can rescue mission and then pop a card with this guy. Like, Puzzle Domino has never done the stuff that Orcust has done, but it's really good in Spyral because it takes a whole bunch of ridiculous link material to make this do anything, but that's all we have. We have so much link material. DP at home? Yeah, very much DP at home. I mean, just making Little Knight's probably better, but it is funny. Puzzlomino is my friend, and I don't want anyone to say anything bad about him. He's also got a fun name, and that's very important. Well, this hand's good. I'm going second, though, so, you know, maybe I get fucking Speeder comboed again. If this is Malice, I think I just Ash, like, the field spell if they... Oh, okay, it's like Bestial Synchro or something. If you control Cyber's monster, blah blah blah, you could add one. I say I have to Ash Blossom this, obviously. Maybe I should have, because, like... Hey, that card's illegal, almost! You can't be playing that. Well, I'm getting Malice comboed, so I think I'm just dead, even with droplets, because, like, they get their traps or whatever. Maybe prayers can get me there. Like, I can normal summon Quick Fix, then, like, droplets send Quick Fix, chain prayers, chain droplets sending Quick Fix and prayers, or something. But then they have the trap cards, so, like, I need to, like, draw a rescue mission or a Rainbow Bridge here. Yeah, they should discard Fualos, so now they get to do this shit. Yeah. Like, you have to Ash Blossom back up because it just gets to their combo. Why is this guy still legal? This is the one they should have banned. Oh well. I can't complain. I went second and I drew combo plus Ash plus droplets plus prayers. Like, this is my perfect hand. If they beat me, they deserve it. I mean, they're doing everything correctly so far, right? They're going to get the field spell now. Like, this is all the correct Malice combo so far. When are we getting a new Spyral video? I guess I could make a video on this deck. I need to make a thumbnail. I was kind of waiting for Yummy because that's way more exciting, but I could just make one on this. Wouldn't hurt. My problem is, like, I don't know how the Mitsurugi cards work, so, like, I don't want to make a combo video and then everyone's like, hey, man, you suck at Mitsurugi, this is the more efficient combo. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like, I was making sure I get this right. I think I know the basic combo that I would put in a video at this point. It's like, hey, here's what you do when you have Habakiri. It is funny that this is another version of a Spyral that is using snakes. It's just the snakes are actual reptiles this time instead of fucking snake eyes. Problem with the lure dance is it's not actually like combo if I don't have cards in hand. And Mitsurugi Prayers doesn't actually combo unless I have a normal summon, right? But I do have Quick Fix in Graveyard, so maybe I can like finagle that somehow. My video, if I make a video, it's not going to be like, hey, here's a tutorial on how Mitsu works, because, you know, it's not going to give you any of the insight on like how to use the Mitsu cards when you don't just draw Habakiri, but... So what's my best prayers option here? It's just add Habakiri, right? Yeah. Thing is, they got their fucking trap cards, man. I'm dead to those. Soul's Quick Fix gets to Habakiri by making Herald, and then you link off Herald and search Habakiri, yeah. You can do it. You can do it all under Allied Code Talker, so you always have a negate while you're doing it. If that's what you're wondering, like you can set up Allied Code Talker first with a send. It's like you could insulate it if that's what you're worried about. If you get that far, and you're like, oh man, maybe my opponent's holding Nib that long or something. I don't know. Oh, that's right. They get to draw 3 cards. This guy had 1 card in hand. What the fuck? Alright, well, they're doing Allied Code Talker. Makes sense. Alright, they made all these fucking idiots 2300 attack. Woohoo! Another set card? Great. That doesn't help. Fuck you, dude! No! Why'd you have Impulse too, you asshole? My problem is now they can like, oh, they could have trap cards sit their guy and then my droplets wouldn't work, but I'm just dead, man. Can't prayers again. I'm just dead. The fact that they have fucking Call by the Grave and... I mean, it's because they drew 3 cards, right? Man, I wish I had one more card in hand. Fucking impulse, dude. Ugh. I just did as soon as they banished this, so there we go. Yeah. Oh man, the fucking impulse. I might have actually had a game if I could have fucking gotten Habakiri. Oh well. That's malice. Or I didn't. Maybe if my second draw card wasn't another Prayers, like, that could have done it. If I was like another Habakiri or something. Is it worth sacking Herald during combo and grab it back with Bow? I mean, it gets you to the Mitsurugi cards, which is nice, right? That's all. This is a very funny hand. So I'm going to lead with Quick Fix first. Please don't fucking maxi me, thanks. Because even if they Imperm or Ash this, I can Souls, send Assault in the second Quick Fix. Okay, well. Looks like a maxi, right? Stop maxing. Okay, if they're thinking it's probably Fuolos. It is Fuolos, okay. That's annoying. Oh. That's also annoying. It's like the Hand Trap Turbo deck or something. It is the Hand Trap Turbo deck. Okay. Oh my god. I'm actually so annoyed that I ran into this fucking shit. Why are you doing this in gold, dude? Yeah, fucking... Send my shit, dude. You got it. Make a Barone or whatever, and... You already fucking Fua lost me. Okay, so what do I do here? Let's see. My problem is I'm under Fualos, right? Oh, this is Baldric. It wasn't fucking Druisworm. That's fine. So, I mean, I can... What I have to do here is I'm going to draw 2... They could have done this. They don't have their toggle on, which is funny for a fucking deck like this. My question is, like, can they kill me? If I just pass, can they actually kill me? You motherfucker! What the shit? I hate this shit, dude. I hate this shit so much. So now they're gonna have a Baron. And they're going to have a negate for me next turn. But I don't want to draw them cards because this draws them more fucking hand traps. If I Assault Mission here, they just fucking Baron it. I can't Little Knight them because that'll just draw them 2 fucking cards. If I draw, like, if they have 4 cards in hand, it's basically this shit all over again, dude. I think I just have to pass and hope I draw out of it, like I draw a Habakiri or something next turn. Because, like, if I start going into extra deck, they draw so many cards that their Hand Trap Turbo deck just goes wild on me. Yeah, this gets to clear both my guys. But that if they have a Bestial, they might Bestial this now just to get damage in, maybe? Nope, okay. Alright, so like my best draw here is like a pre-prep. They can't fool us me anymore, which is good. That's the worst draw in my deck. Let's go. If they have another Bestial, then this just kills me a million times over. And if you were a fucking Habakiri, man, this would have gone so hard. Okay. We got a little juice. They don't seem to have any other interactions so far. Now, it could be it's not an Ash Blossom. They would have already Ash Blossomed, so we're going to Helix now. Now, they might have a Nibiru, so I need to get as much as I can out of this as possible. Fuck you, Hand Trap Turbo. I know you couldn't kill me. This is summon number 4. So they have a Nibiru. They'll start getting prompts now. You can draw Maxi Sarnier, yeah. And there's my last Spiral. Alright. Well, this is like one of our worst matchups ever. Hand Trap fucking Turbo, but we beat it. This is like the Spiral push power. Let's do this first. Because they don't have Nibiru, but they might have something that works if they don't have any monsters on field. So we're going to do all this before we Little Knight their Baron. Pre-prep. Haha, yeah, let's go. Well, now I don't even give a shit about anything. We're just going to go to town on them. Oh, I don't want to use this effect, actually. So, what's this card say? It's like... There's someone... For the rest of the turn. Okay, so we just want to kill him, so obviously we're not doing that. I'm making this too hard on myself. Let's just kill them. They can't beat Sleeper when they're drawing 2 maxis, so I should need to kill them at this point. Alright, well, I think it's a good place to end for the day. Got all my missions and stuff done. I got a free pack? Let's go. Let's go to the shop and open that free pack. I'll probably be back on Wednesday, assuming no weather problems or internet connection problems or anything. And I'll start working on a video, and we'll show off this this silly spiral nonsense. And is any of this anything interesting? Nope. Campaign. I get a free pull of dragon waifus. Holy shit! I really haven't logged on. This has been hitting here. Wow, I didn't get anything. 1,600 to get what? Just waifu stuff? It's just 10 packs and it's 600 for just waifu shit? Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I got fucking the new one. Let's go. Ooh, I don't even play this deck. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday, roughly around this time, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern, American time. And yeah, for anyone who wants to see the deck one more time, and it does work. It's this. Yeah, the basic idea is that the Mitsurugis get you to Curious, and Curious gets you to Rainbow Bridge gets you to Spiral. And that's just, it's as simple as that, really. It's very funny. And this is, like, very funny. You spiritual summon your guys. Anyhow, I'll see you guys.